Getting big, I'm still a baby. We getting big though. Put a shirt on, I get it. Alright. This is gonna be a video about my 7 years of fatherhood, how it's been for me being a father. My first 7 years of it. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna start at year 1. I'm gonna get right into it because I did a video, it was like 30 minutes long. I edited it and I was like, you know, I'm jumping too much around. So this is take 2. I'm gonna post this one. So year 1, Kelly was born. He was born March 26, 2018. At the time he was born, I was 17. I turned 18 with my baby. And man, I'm gonna keep it short and simple, and then eventually I'm gonna come back to each subject with a different video and break that subject down. So that's the plan. I'm trying to stay focused, all right? And when Kaylee was first born, I was 17. I was living at my great grandma's house in North Rialto. And yeah, Pops had moved to Hawaii. My parents separated when I was in middle school. They still came together for me, you know what I'm saying? They were still together for both me and my older sister. You know, they made it happen. Thank you guys. I really honor my parents for real. Like, bro, where would we be without our parents? You know what I'm saying? Regardless, we wouldn't be here shit without them. So we wouldn't be here without them. You know what I'm saying? So just gotta stay grateful, stay positive, and keep going. You know, that's the Ikaika way. Regardless of the circumstances, good or bad, you just gotta keep going, you know? And all these stories is gonna tie into the meaning of my brand, you know? So if you hear the Ikaika Elon Way, that's my clothing brand. If you don't know, that I'm still working on my theme, but I want it to be like something for the strong, something for the people who persevere and continue to go against all odds, you know, a relentless fight. Especially if you come from a rough background like I did. You know, I have both my parents in my life, my grandparents in my life, but that doesn't mean that everything was just paved and my family was financial free and we didn't have no problems. You know, growing up, it wasn't like we was poor. I mean, without my mom's family, like without my mom's side of the family, we probably would have been living in the ghetto in the projects. You know, my dad from Carson, so we probably would have been living a lot different. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that subject, while I'm on that subject, if you guys are living, if you have a family member that you're living with, whether it's your parents or your auntie or somebody that you're living with right now for free, and you don't have to pay no rent, you don't have to pay no car note, you don't have a phone bill, you don't have no real responsibilities, and you watching this video, my message to you is lock in. We see all these videos about lock in, bro, and for you right now, you know, and then, you know, all the books I done read and all the stuff that I done went through, I listened to a lot of motivational speeches. I listened to a lot of people who are already where I want to be. And I know I'm on that path, you know. They say that you're successful if you're doing something to get where you want to be at. So I'm already successful, you know. But the brand is going to go up. I'm still expressing myself right now on what the brand is about. You know, it's just to keep going. That's why I'm explaining to you guys in this video the hardships that I went through as a father. But the hardships I went through as a father, so like back to it, y'all, is, like I said though, if you have a spot that you can stay right now, take full advantage of it. Get a job, go to school, look into financial aid, look into all these other grants and programs that you could get while you don't have responsibility. So when responsibility comes, like me, I didn't plan on having my first baby. God gave me my first child at that time. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, don't go in the comments talking about, bro, you could have done it, but I don't know. You know, hey, regardless of what it is, it happens. So I look at it as I'm grateful for it. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I said, being a father at a young age, it was rough because life wasn't all the way put together for me and my family as it was. You know what I'm saying? So when I told my mom, she burst into tears, and I didn't sit down with my girl and be like, oh, we're gonna go out to dinner and tell my mom this or that. It was literally like, she came in her room one day from coming home from work, and my girl was like, literally didn't even plan it out. I just hit my mom over the head with some news like that. And you know, my mom burst into tears telling me, you got your whole future, you got your whole life, travel the world. And I'll say this, I get where my mom was coming from. She loved her child, you know what I'm saying? She loved me. I'm still her baby. I'm the baby of the family. So she was being for real, but Even though my baby was born, we still traveled. We done been to Hawaii. But yeah, when I first told my mom, she burst out in tears. Told me I had my whole life ahead of me. But she was still there through the pregnancy, most of the ultrasounds, you know what I'm saying? My mom was like, go make sure you still with your girl, go help her and do this. She still guided me, you know? So very grateful for my parents. I be jumping, see, it's already 6-7 minutes. And I'm trying to stay focused, but it's a lot that go into being a father. It's not like, oh, you're just a father and it got hard, you know? So like I said, I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna be able to break the video down for y'all. But long story short is, the 7 years of me being a father is like a lot of experience. I got a lot of experience in them 7 years of just learning and how to get better and dealing with my emotions, my child's emotions, my woman's emotions, and then the extended family, you know what I'm saying? Still not necessarily tending to them, but making sure, you know, being a full thorough man, thoroughbred, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot that go into that. And my first year, it was cool. I lost a close friend back home in the hood. And due to gang banging, rest in peace to all the families that have lost somebody off of gang banging, whether it be due to drugs, jail, or death, you know what I'm saying? It's a vicious cycle, especially growing up in SoCal. My pops being from the hood, you know, being from South Central, I learned from my pops that I don't have to be in the gang. He warned me, hey, when they come at you, they gonna say, hey, cuz, when you gonna get your put on? And they gonna make it sound real good. And sure enough, the city that I'm from, some of the people that I used to hang out with asked me, when you gonna do this? And when you gonna get your put on, you know? And I just had to tell them, you know, I'm cool, bro. I'm just chilling, bro. Still didn't have the knowledge that I have now. So that's why I'm trying to put it on here. It might not be all perfect and trendy, but I'm working towards that, where the videos are so trendy that they keep your attention. Right now, this is for the people who really want better and they tapped in, listening to anything they could get. You know, like I said, if you're staying with your folks right now, take full advantage of it. Get a job and go to school. Get a job and go to school for whatever it is. If it's barber school, a trade school, don't let nobody knock you. If you want to do it and it's going to give you some type of advantage to where you're up, go do it, man, for real. Don't wait till it's too late. Don't wait till you have a baby on the way. Don't wait till you get a girl. Don't wait to go get your own apartment. Start stacking that bread right now. It's just never too late. My pops is 57 years. He'll be 57 this year in September. And all he tell me every time we really chop it up is, Pops, I'm still learning. I'm still learning. You know, it's not like there's life, you know? So first year it was cool, and I ended up losing a very close friend due to gang banging. And that had pushed me to move to Pops is out there, you know. He cool off the BS. He from South Central. He all over SoCal, you know what I'm saying? No people. Every store we go in, it's like he knows someone. So he moved himself, and I end up, when my friend passed away, I called him, hey, I'm having cold sweats. I'm waking up with chills, sweating though. He's like, man, I think you should move out here, Pop, and bring the baby. So me and my whole family, we moved out there 2019. March of 2019, literally like a couple days before my baby's birthday, before he turned 1, we moved to Hawaii. Cool in Hawaii. I was acting a fool when I got comfy because it was like city life, but the island life, it's so different in Hawaii. I love the rock, bro. I love the culture. I love Hawaii. I want to do more videos on how it was in Hawaii for sure. But we went to Hawaii. I was acting a fool, as in I wasn't treating Melissa how she should have been treated. Just being a man about it. I was still being a little boy, you feel me? I'm still learning to this day. So it's just certain things you got to do to get better. And we had to come back so I could get better. And when we came back, my dog passed away. My American Bulldog that I had since like 6th grade passed away. And then my grandma Shirley passed away. So the house that we took my baby into, the house that we lived in with my son, when my son was first born, I lived with my grandma my whole life. My life story, I'm gonna bring that up. I'm gonna do a whole nother segment. That's another video, you know what I'm saying? But I lived with my grandma my whole life, so I ended up taking my baby to my grandma's house. And we lived in the garage. We lived in the garage. We made it into 2 rooms. My mom stayed in 1 room. Before that, we lived at my great-grandmother's house in North Rialto. And we had the whole house. Just me and my mama had the whole house. So I do what I want when she at work. I was, you know, hey, different, you know. But I'm learning now. I'm getting better. So my second year as a father, we were in Hawaii, and I was learning how to really treat my woman right and put my emotions to the side. You know, I'm not saying as a man, oh, you can't feel nothing, but you just got to learn when to let them be valid. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying they're not valid at all, but you just got to learn when to pick and choose. I'm still learning that myself, because sometimes I want to say something, but I'm like, you know what, I don't think I should. Chill on it, think about it, you know. So second year we was in Hawaii, and I just was learning that with Melissa. Third year we came back, I lost my dog, and my grandma had a stroke. Rest in peace to my grandma, she was alive. And we went back in 2020. In 2021 she had a stroke like right before Thanksgiving, and she stayed alive. She was in the hospital for like 3 months, and then they put her in the bed. She was living in her house in the bed for like 8 months. She died right before Christmas in 2022. And then 2023, like all those years went by so fast to me. All I gotta say that it just made it go by so fast. And it was like, man, really gotta, like, and then when my grandma passed away, I'm gonna make a part 2 about this video, because like the first couple years of being a father, it was like me still being a little kid and doing what I wanted to do. Even though I was a father, I was there for my kid, changed his diapers, was present. I was still outside, quote unquote outside, you know, wouldn't come straight home from work, still outside, hanging out, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But when my grandmother passed away, bro, everybody that I had carrying me some type of way, they had nobody carrying them either. So they couldn't carry me anymore. So it really got, like, I'm not gonna say lonely, but I secluded myself. Me and my girl and my family, my boy, you know what I'm saying, my youngest, Maleko, he was born out here in Texas last year, 2023. He a March baby too. But just been through so much since when my grandma passed away. I seen family turn their back on family over some money that's not even really theirs or claimable yet, but you already flipping and doing crazy stuff for money. I done seen a lot of the stuff. So I'm gonna end it like this. It's gonna be a part 2. It's gonna be a part 2, but I'm gonna end it like this. If you got family right now and you young, or even if you're not young and I'll be 25 in September. If you 25 and older and you still got family, it doesn't matter your age. Honestly, it doesn't. Age is just a number, some BS, whatever. If you got family right now that you living at home for free, or you pay really small amount of rent for your room, and you don't got a car note, and you don't got a phone bill, so you pretty much just at home chilling. If you at home chilling, this video if you at home chilling, this video is for you. So you can see that good times you chilling in the bed and all that, you're gonna have to work one day. You know what I'm saying? It's quotes in the Bible about this stuff, about people being lazy is a fool, and I can't quote them for exact, but I know that you gotta work for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, I'm a father, so I gotta work harder. Even though I might satisfy myself, certain things might not be to a T how I need them to be. Even though in my head I'm like, bro, it's good. Really, in reality, you still got I got a lot of work to do, you know? So I'm still learning, and I'm gonna break this video into a part 2, because if you got family you can live at right now, take full advantage of grinding while you have a space, like a safety net under you. You have a safety net under you, you know? You don't have to go sleep in a car. If you spend your whole check on an investment and lose it, you won't be missing rent. You know, you want to take advantage of your situation right now. So you living for free, or your rent is very low and you have no major bills or utility or costs. Grind. Ikaike grind. I'm not the only person who's saying this, you know, but I gotta say it because it didn't hit me. And even though I was grinding before my safety net fell out, it was still like I wasn't even mentally prepared for how hard it was gonna be when that safety net disappeared. Even though I knew when it disappeared, I was already grinding before it happened. So I'm like, when that disappeared, I want to be ready. I was not ready. You know what I'm saying? And that has to do with a lot with fooling around and not handling business. Like if I would have just stayed at Okay, I was in construction in 2020 when we came back. I hopped straight in the union. My auntie husband helped me get straight in the union. If I would have stayed in the union right now, I would be making like damn near $40 an hour in California at 24. I'll be making damn near like $36 an hour in construction. I would probably be I definitely would be a journeyman. You know what I'm saying? Pointing the finger, hey, measure this, go cut it. Easy work, you know what I'm saying? When you a certified worker or an apprentice, you doing all the, hey, go get this from the yard. Go do that, bring this up with the rope. You know, you doing all the hard labor, especially, it depends what trade you in. I was in sheet metal, but man, if I would have just stayed there and thugged it out, just like my YouTube channel. If you go check out my YouTube channel, I got videos from when my son was first born. If I would have stayed consistent in posting those, my YouTube would have way more following than it does right now. But I was not consistent due to my living situation. Not that I didn't have a roof over my head, or that I care that it looks trendy, or that my background is not, it's not even, you know, it's not even, my bike still needs Texas plates, so just because it's in the background, everything is not what it seems. But just because my living situation was so weary and uncertain, that recording was really the last, like, even though I wanted to, like, bring you guys, like, bro, we done thugged it, bro. We done did so much thugging it. Now, thanks to my older sister, you know, and thankful for all my family, really, but, you know, she not the only one that's helped, but, man, thankful for all the family that's helped. Love you guys, for real. It's like, it's been a process, and when I get to the top, we're gonna be right there chilling. The kids gonna be playing in the pool with the view, you know, and I can see that. It might take time, but I'm back on the YouTube, and I'm gonna stay consistent with it. And I'm gonna drop a part 2 about my 7 years of fatherhood. From now, this one is a part 1. It's from year 1 to year 4. And year 4 was when my safety net fell through. So my part 2 is gonna be on how hard it was when my safety net fell through. You feel me? Eventually, y'all, I'm gonna tie all this in to what Ikaika Elan stands for. Like I told you in the beginning, it's got to do with perseverance and the relentless fight to get better, regardless of your situation or your skin color or your age. You got to keep going the Ikaika Elan way. You feel me? You know, I'm tranquil right now. I'm doing great, y'all. So I want y'all to get to this level, and I'm gonna share my experience of what it took to get here, because I know the next level is where we all want to be. You know what I'm saying? And that's like financial freedom, not having to worry about now. But I love y'all. Part 2 coming soon, all right? Ikaika Elan. Tap in with me, man. Follow the Instagram, like and subscribe, all right? I got a lot of work and a lot of love to do for all of us. Ikaika Elan.